Born in January 1964, American entrepreneur Jeff Bezos is probably most known for being the creator of Amazon. But did you know that Bezos is also the founder of the aerospace company Blue Origin, biotechnology company Alton Labs, and owner of the Washington Post since 2013, and in 2020 was ranked the richest person in the world? And did you know that he's also an astronaut? Bezos graduated from Princeton University in 1986, with a degree in electrical engineering and computer science. Before founding Amazon, Bezos worked on Wall Street in New York, and it was during a road trip from New York to Seattle that he came up with the idea for Amazon. Watch this video to find out all you need to know about Jeff Bezos. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Let's go. So, Jeff Bezos was born in Albuquerque, New Mexico, on January 12, 1964, and his birth name was Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen, last name from his biological father. Bezos' parents were very young when they had their son, his mother being only 17 years old and his father 19. After some tough years for the teenage parents, they separated, and shortly thereafter, Bezos' mother met Miguel Bezos, whom she later married, and her son Jeffrey was given his stepfather's last name, which resulted in whom we today know as one of the world's most famous entrepreneurs of our time, Jeff Bezos. Bezos moved from Albuquerque to Houston and then later on to Miami, Florida, with his mother and his stepfather, where he first went to school at Miami Paletto High School, meanwhile also working the early morning shifts at McDonald's as a teenager. Eventually, Bezos enrolled at the science training program at the University of Florida. In his graduation speech, he told the audience that he dreamed of the day when humanity would colonize space, in what he hoped would occur in a not-too-distant future. The local paper wrote about Bezos' speech, saying that his future intentions were to, quote, remove all the people on Earth and turn it into a huge national park. Jeff Bezos graduated in 1986 and started working at Wall Street, but also quickly received job offers at Intel, Bell Labs, and Anderson Consulting. Bezos' first job was at Fitel, a startup company handling telecommunication, where his mission was to build networks for international trade. After a while he was promoted to head of development, and further to director of customer service. Continued hard work paid off for the young Jeff Bezos, and eventually he became product manager at Bankers Trust, where he found himself from 1988 to 1990. After that, he joined D.E. Shaw, a newly founded hedge fund, where he stayed until 1994. It was in late 1993, when Bezos had come across an article saying that the internet was growing at a rate of 2,300% per year, that he decided to establish an online bookstore to join in on the wave that was promised to be the next big thing. He quit his job and rented a garage in Bellevue, Washington, and started Amazon on July 5, 1994, after coming up with a plan for the company during a road trip from New York City to Seattle. Bezos brought with him his then wife Mackenzie Scott, who helped write checks and negotiate the company's first shipping contract, perhaps one of the most important contracts, as it laid the foundation for the business to grow exponentially for the years to come. From the beginning, Bezos named the company Cadabra, and also first thought of placing his business in a Native American reservation near San Francisco to avoid paying taxes, but instead, eventually it came down to Seattle being the place for Cadabra to take off from. Bezos soon changed the name to Amazon, after the Amazon River in South America, reading into things like search engine strategies and alphabetization, and by giving the company a name that started with A, Bezos made sure that Haas' website would always end up at the top of searches online. Why Amazon was also a good choice of name, except from that strategy, was because Amazon River is the name of the world's largest river, and Bezos' goal was for Amazon Online to become the world's largest online bookstore. Although Amazon from the beginning mainly focused on selling books, Bezos had already planned to expand into other products, and in 1998 he began to make sure that his online store was starting to fill up with music and video products. By the end of that same year, he had succeeded in filling Amazon with a variety of different popular consumer goods. But a couple of years later, at the end of 2002 to be precise, Amazon came to a major setback, with financial problems and stagnated income. The company actually almost went bankrupt, and Bezos had to lay off 14% of all his staff. In 2003, Amazon recovered, making a then record profit of $400 million. In 2013, Jeff Bezos secured a $600 million contract with the CIA, on behalf of Amazon Web Services. In October that same year, Amazon was recognized as the top online shopping retailer in the world. In early 2021, Bezos announced that in the third quarter of 2021, he would step down from his role as CEO of Amazon, and instead become executive chairman of Amazon's board. Andy Jassy was the one who came to replace Bezos' CEO post over Amazon, and Jeff Bezos began to focus on his projects Blue Origin and the Washington Post. Jeff Bezos has always had a great interest in space travel and the development of human life in the solar system, which led him to start Blue Origin in the year 2000, a startup for future human space travel. Already in 1982, Bezos started visualizing building and developing hotels, amusement parks and colonies, for people who were in orbit around the Earth. The then 18-year-old Bezos stated at the time that he wanted to preserve the Earth from overuse. Blue Origin kept a low profile from the beginning, and it wasn't until 2006 that things started to happen, as the company bought a large area in West Texas, to use as a launch and test facility. Bezos then also stated that he wanted to start focusing on reducing the cost of human space travel. Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson, and Elon Musk are the world's top 3 billionaires who prioritize space travel among their business interests. Since 2016, Bezos has spoken openly about his hopes to colonize the solar system, and has sold $1 billion in Amazon stock each year to invest that money into Blue Origin. He believes that the biggest focus of Blue Origin is to make the human species multiplanetary, this to preserve the Earth's natural resources. Jeff Bezos announced that he had bought the Washington Post for $250 million in cash on August 5, 2013. The sale was completed on October 1, 2013, by Bezos establishing the limited liability company Nash Holdings, from where he now owns the newspaper. Both Bezos and the Washington Post have received a lot of criticism where it has been claimed that Bezos is in control of the newspaper's content. Bezos himself denies this, stating that the newspaper is completely independent. Through Bezos Expeditions, Jeff Bezos makes his personal investments, and he was one of the first shareholders in Google, when he back in 1998 invested $250,000 in the company. Bezos is currently also investing large sums of money in Unity Biotechnology, a research company that focuses on being able to extend life by slowing down or stop aging. At the beginning of 2018, it was also reported that Bezos had invested in a healthcare company called Haven, which is expected to be a partnership between Amazon, J.P. Morgan, and Berkshire Hathaway. One of the latest projects Jeff Bezos has founded is Alton Labs, a company he started together with Yuri Milner. Alton Labs is working on biotechnology focused on harnessing cellular reprogramming to advance longevity. The company has managed to recruit several prominent researchers, who have already made a name for themselves, by finding ways to rejuvenate cells and reprogram the human body. In 1999, Bezos received his first major award, when Time named him Person of the Year. In 2008, Bezos was selected by the U.S. News & World Report to one of America's best leaders. That same year, he was awarded an honorary Doctor of Science and Technology degree from Carnegie Mellon University. In 2012, Bezos was named Businessman of the Year by Fortune. In March 2018, at the Explorers Club's annual dinner, Bezos was awarded the Buzz Aldrin Space Exploration Award in recognition of his work with Blue Origin. Time magazine has named Bezos one of the 100 most influential people in the world on 5 separate occasions between 2008 and 2018. In 2018, Bezos was named the richest man in modern history by Forbes, after his net worth increased to $150 billion. In 2020, Bezos had a net worth exceeding $200 billion, according to Forbes. In 2022, Bezos was ranked second on the Forbes 400 list of wealthiest Americans, with a net worth of $151 billion. What are your thoughts on Jeff Bezos? Comment below, hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, see you next time.